Welcome to Lansbury Learning. I'm your host, Emma Diva, in a forest, and this is your first piano lesson. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so today's lesson is going to be really easy. This is our first lesson in playing the piano. This note here is the most important note you'll learn to start with, and it is C. So as you can see here, I've got all of the name of the notes at the top of the piano keys, the white notes. And you can see, if you've got eagle eyes, you'll already have noticed they start to repeat. So whether you're playing an 88 key piano, full-size piano, or a short keyboard, it just follows the same rule. We've got a really easy musical alphabet. It just goes from A to G. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it repeats again. And it does that all the way from the left-hand side of the piano to the right. So this one, C, is our most important one to start with. You can see it's got a black circle. It's a white letter instead of the black letter. And this is because this is the middle of the piano. So any notes this side, generally, we will play with the left hand. And any notes that side, generally, we will play with the right hand. So if you read music, or you'd like to read music, this hand is going to be written in the bass clef. So that if you see piano music with two staves or two grids with the notes on, the lower grid, or stave, or staff, if you're American, is going to represent these notes. The right-hand side, the treble clef, is these notes. So they do overlap, but this is the general rule. And it goes the same for other instruments. So your violin, your flute, trumpet, all the higher instruments, they will use the treble clef, the right-hand side of the piano. And the left-hand side will be your lower instruments like your cello, your double bass, trombone, tuba, etc. So, let's look at middle C again. This is also a C. We have them all the way up. Obviously, you can't see these other ones. And all the way down and so on. If we go from this note to this note and just press all of these notes in order, we get what's known as a major scale, and we'll talk more about scales in another video. You've probably heard that sound before. So now let's look at our hands. Our thumb is no longer a thumb, it is a finger. It's finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger 4, and finger 5. So when you're reading music, you will see fingering put into the sheet. Someone will have drawn it on, or it'll be printed in it. It really helps to play with the correct fingering, whether you're following a sheet exactly or following a chord sheet and improvising. You generally, if there's fingering there, follow it, because it's been written just to make it easier for your fingers, because obviously some of your fingers are shorter than other ones. So what we can start with is a 5-note scale. C, D, E, F, G. And as you see, I went back. The 5-note scale is really often used with singers as well. So when I'm working with singers, we warm up on a 5-note scale. Ma, 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 ma. Or we do a lip trill. If you're into singing, I will be putting some videos up for that. We can also do an 8-note scale, like I played earlier. But watch my fingers. Did you see? I had to change. I had to tuck my thumb underneath. So I played a thumb or finger 1 on C, and then I did it again on F. Let's see that one more time. Yeah? Another thing you'll see is that I'm keeping my fingers curved. I'm not playing like this. If you play like this, it's really hard to play chords or melodies without catching other fingers. So we always want to play with the pads of your fingers. We can do that backwards. Now, when we come backwards, we can't tuck a finger underneath. We have to bring one across because finger 1 is going to end here. And we're going to bring 3 across. So we'll start with 5. We finish where we started. What I really like about C major, the way the keys are shaped shows you which fingers go where, at least for finger 1, the thumb. It's like a little letter L almost. We've got one there and we've got one here. We've got one right at the end where we finished on a 5. If we were going to continue that scale and play longer scales, our thumb would be there. So anytime we see that L-shaped key, our thumb is going to go on it, our finger 1. Now, if I were to continue, which you can't see, I'm still doing the same finger shapes, finger patterns, I should say. But from here to here is 1 octave. An octave just means 8 intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are actually 12 notes in an octave, but we're not playing these ones. Another thing I'm going to teach you in today's lesson is your first chord, because in songs, you'll often have chord sheets. So you can play along either on a guitar or a piano, etc. Let's go back to the 5-note scale. We had a finger for each note. Let's take finger 1, finger 3, and finger 5, and play it together. That is your first chord, C major. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Yeah? And then play your C major chord, which is C, E, and G. And now you're on your way to being a pianist. I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.